Hello, my name is Daniel Moran. This is Module 8, EDL 851, Legal Aspects of Teacher Evaluation. The first article that I read was over teacher evaluation, and what I took from that was the Every Student Succeed Act. It ended federal government's involvement in prescribing and influencing teacher evaluations. Does not require states to conduct evaluations based on student test scores. Key provisions: Secretary of Education cannot prescribe anything that will affect teacher evaluation systems or teacher effectiveness. Requires each state to develop their own evaluation goals, long-term or short-term, that focuses on overall teacher, not just student test scores. States can design and implement support systems for student achievement, bargaining and advocacy implications. Title II Every Student Succeed Act provided them with the opportunity to provide input regarding evaluation in non-bargaining states. Teacher Evaluation and Accountability Toolkit. The second article I read was Teacher Evaluation Heads to Court. With new policies and new evaluation methods being created for teacher evaluations have led to a lot of lawsuits. Lawsuits where teachers are challenging how the new evaluation systems were put into place. Teacher unions are challenging parts of new evaluation components that include the use of test scores in teacher evaluation. Teacher unions are also challenging teacher tenure. There will continue to be litigations and lawsuits until a universal evaluation system for educators to be evaluated on is put into place. And the third article that I read was Teacher Evaluation and Issue Overview. Teacher performance evaluations has become a central education issue. Teacher evaluations have moved to student achievement in the classroom rather than evaluation of the teacher being conducted by the principal and other administrators in the classroom. More grants are available to schools through teacher evaluation and student achievement. The federal intervention provided $4.3 billion in grants through the American Reinvestment and Recovery Act. Race to the Top competition offered grants to states that agreed to make changes to teacher evaluation systems that included student achievement that was included in the evaluation itself. Different state and district evaluation systems are different from state to state. Everyone has their own way of evaluating teachers, which can lead to problems. At my school, St. Francis of Assisi, how teachers are evaluated. First and second teachers will be evaluated twice, once by the 60th day of the semester and a second time before March 15th. Third and fourth year teachers once a year by March 15th as well. All other teachers at least every 3 years on March 15th. In cases where veteran teachers are not evaluated formally each year, a principal-teacher conference to evaluate ongoing professional development will be held. Teachers that fail to meet evaluation expectations will be put on a plan of assistance till evaluations meet administration evaluation standards. Continuing to go back on that, these are the forms that we fill out. The teacher self-evaluation form was the one that we just did not too long ago, and that's where we go through and we rate ourselves on how we feel we are doing teaching-wise at the school. The principal will do walkthrough evaluation feedback forms for St. Francis. It's just a sheet that has 3 categories on it. The principal will go through and put check marks in areas that they feel that you're doing well. They're also able to make comments on it, and then they will put the carbon copy in your box for you to review at the end of the day. And if you have any questions about that, you can meet with them and discuss those questions with them. Principal walkthroughs, the principal will let us know when they are planning to stop by and observe our classroom and evaluate how we're doing as well. We have formal teacher evaluation, and this is one where the principal actually will come in and fill out the teacher evaluation on what they feel that the teacher is doing and we'll actually sit down and we'll meet with them and discuss what they've marked and compare it to the one that we filled out. And, if we're, as a teacher, if we're comfortable with this, then at the end of the meeting, the teacher and principal will both sign the final evaluation saying that we agree to it and we don't have any discrepancies with it. The legal case that I looked into was the state Stewart versus Public Education Department, filed February 13th, 2015. The alleged violations was towards the Albuquerque Federation of Teachers, and several Democratic state legislators argue teachers received poor ratings because of flawed or incomplete data. This also included teachers being linked to wrong students or subjects and incorrect student attendance records. With this, teachers teach a wide variety of subjects, and if it's a subject that the student's being tested on that the teacher doesn't have any ties to, that's where they will start getting, their evaluations will start taking a hit on that, and it won't be a true evaluation done on the teacher. The status is it's in progress. On June 2015, a state judge denied a motion to dismiss the lawsuit in September, and the court held a hearing on a preliminary injunction. As a future principal, I'd work towards retaining teachers. Make sure evaluations are conducted on teachers and are filled out properly and completely, and work with the teachers to understand the concerns that they have with the evaluations and how it affects their way of instructing in the classroom. And that's going to challenge me to be prepared to answer these questions that they have about the evaluations to the best of my knowledge, and if not, go and do the research on it so I can give them a clear instruction, a clear understanding of how they're being evaluated. And then, be aware of any changes made to conducting evaluations and how it will affect my staff overall. This is my video. Have a good one.